started. Let's see.
All right, everybody. That's right. It's that time. I need you to get up and bring your energy because it's time to start the Sisaundra Show.
Day.
Yeah.
Y'all know what day it is?
What day is it?
It's the Sisaundra Day because it's a hump day, and y'all know how much I love hump day. Welcome to the show. We are so excited to have y'all here. I got ahead of myself yesterday, but today is officially the hump day, right? I was ready to get on the hump. Now, before I tell y'all to do anything today, please, I want y'all, if you have not registered to vote, I want you to go register to vote. If you have special elections going on in your city, make sure you know those dates, but more importantly, know the candidates and get up, go out, and vote. Yeah. Listen, if you don't do anything else this week, please go help our country out. It's your country too. We need you. We don't need you to say, I'm sure they gonna vote for the person. They don't. They ain't gonna vote for who y'all want.
They ain't gonna vote at all.
Go vote, all right? All right, so now that I got that out, y'all make some noise for my band.
Can we get some noise?
It can be your band because I love to share.
We're
for the culture. Hey, we got John Parks on drums, Luke Daraball on guitar, our music director Chris Baptiste on keys. Yo, fellas. Woo! How y'all doing?
Doing great. Fine on this Wednesday.
My God, it's Wednesday. It's hump day.
Finally.
Y'all got the black
Little
on.
Wednesdays.
Yes, always.
Come on.
I had to veer off a little bit. Just a little bit today.
It's all right.
Intruder.
Listen, I'm the intruder. Listen, y'all, we got some good old hot tea for you today. And later on, it should be 5 o'clock somewhere by then. So for now, I need y'all to get all comfy.
Yeah.
Grab that bubbly beverage. And let's get this show started!
Let's get it.
Let's get it started! Woo! Y'all know what time it is?
Y'all know what time
it's
it is?
tea time!
Uh-oh.
Hey! Come on! All right, y'all. The tea is hot and it's ready to be spilled, so let's get into it. All right, y'all. Kanye West has social media going crazy after saying he is God.
Wow. What you got to say about that?
Woo, Chris, I need you to go ahead and put me in E flat. Put me in E flat. He said he is the head of the kingdom, that he is the Lord of lords. Kanye said that he is the King of kings. He said that God runs through the world, that he is God. Wait a minute, hold on. Kanye said that God runs the world. And he is God because he runs the world.
Well,
come on. I'm about to close right here on Kanye. I just want y'all to know that Kanye, there's only one God.
There's only one God.
You may be a God.
Yes, sir.
But you are not the God. And that's what we said. We ain't taking it back. That's our story. We sticking to it. All right, so, child, you can play with a lot of things, but God is not one of them. Yee, how did you come from praising God during sacred Sunday services to now you are God? Someone please help me understand.
We just left with a lot of questions.
Right?
I'd appreciate an answer.
I want some answers
I was
too.
a fan, but this is nuts.
This is pushing it. Even the guy that was interviewing him was like laughing a little bit.
I almost agree with him though.
You agree with who?
He started saying that we are not slaves. So that's the mindset, but he took off,
Took off.
Yeah, he took off. That's why I'm like,
I can take the we are not slaves part. But you know what? Our girl Koya is here today. She's going to shed a little more light on it along with FTC, okay? So, y'all, if you haven't seen the new Netflix series Unlocked, please go and watch it after the show.
Yes.
After you finish with this show. And all the other shows we got lined up. Y'all, it's a jail experiment that allows inmates who are usually in their cell for 23 hours of the day to now be able to roam in and out of their cell freely whenever they want, allowing them to feel more humane and less like caged animals. Y'all, that's deep.
That's deep.
It took a black man to come in to show some change in the prison system, and it was a success.
That's nice.
It was a success, y'all. We are going to dive into this later on in the show, too, because what did I say? I said we got Koya here today.
Yo.
Yes. So let's go on to this next story. So, y'all, y'all just keep on putting Meg in the press. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know, the one with the knees. This time around, it's not about Tory, but about her former photographer that made these claims, saying that he filed a sexual harassment lawsuit alleging he experienced severe harassment by being forced. He was forced, y'all, to watch Megan have sexual intercourse with a woman right next to him in an SUV. What in the world? Well, Meg's attorney came out saying that it was all a lie and nothing was actually filed and that he just wanted to embarrass Meg and seek some money. And guess what? Meg is like, well, since you want to play, now I'm taking you to court. Lord, have mercy. Allegedly. All right, next. Uh-oh. Well, that's the wrong melody. But y'all get the point. So Tupac Shakur's estate threatens to sue Drake over Tupac's AI-generated voice on Drake's latest diss track.
Yeah, man, Tupac is back.
Child, even Stevie Wonder could have seen that coming. The interesting part to all of this is that Drake never officially released the diss nor promoted it. It was quote-unquote leaked. It's not on Spotify. It's not on Apple Music. It ain't on nothing. So this is going to be real interesting to see how this develops. Don't y'all think?
How would that work? I'm curious right now.
That was pretty genius.
Yes.
That was genius.
Allegedly.
That was allegedly genius.
It doesn't get any allegedly than this.
It don't get more allegedly than this kind of genius, right?
Yes.
I know y'all messing with.
So we're going to talk about that, y'all. Go nowhere. So let's go on to this next story. Social media users are distraught.
Look at Joe.
Do you know why everybody's distraught?
Tell us.
After President Biden officially signs a bill that could ban the world's beloved TikTok.
Yes.
This morning, y'all, this Wednesday morning, hump day, President Biden signed a $95 billion national security and foreign aid package. It includes a provision that could lead to a nationwide TikTok ban. Bam! So under this signed bill, TikTok must secure a new owner within 9 months, or you're gonna face a complete ban from the United States of America. So y'all better start screen recording all those food recipes, those home DIYs, the tutorials, and all of that, because the world as we know it may not have TikTok soon.
Oh my God.
Woo! The clock is ticking. Come on, next. Okay, so y'all, I miss when life was just simple, because Gen Z has taken the meaning of prom to a whole nother level. When I tell you I've been scrolling through Instagram and y'all are spending more on prom than people do on weddings. Coming into prom on helicopters, pulling up in Rolls Royces, and women and horses. Y'all got horses too.
No.
Like, Lord have mercy, I'm about to put my son in homeschool because,
Me too.
ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Uniform.
Look at this. Oh my God.
That's so
Unbelievable. Chris.
guys, I got one left to go for prom and 2 more. I got one currently, but 2 more coming up in the back. And I don't even know if I got. I can't
You know what? You just gotta go ahead and reserve the dawn right now.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
No, thank you, ma'am. No, thank you,
that
ma'am.
is a nice little Rolls Royce.
We're
Because
from
we
humble
know
beginnings.
Kobe. We know Kobe gonna want a Rolls Royce.
Yes.
Poor baby.
Yes.
Maybe a little horse. She the princess.
Not a little horse.
She might
She
get
don't want
what
no
she
little
wants.
horse. She want a nice big horse. They're
She might
rolling
get
in
what she
on
want.
big horses with carriages.
Yeah.
When I tell you black folk know how to do prom, my God, I would need to be saving for like 12 years to pay for the
telling
proms
you.
I'm seeing. And the dresses.
I'm telling
Y'all
you.
are so creative. I love my people. I love my culture. The dresses,
Yes.
the girls.
Hold on
the
now. The
just-
suits now. City boys.
This is
Young
so
city
slide
boys
on.
now.
The fellas are
Yeah.
killing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The fellas are killing.
Yes, sir.
My goodness. My son asked me, I think yesterday or the day before, I'm just driving. He was like, "Ma, can you get somebody to help me create a suit?" I said, "Create a suit?"
Custom? We
We
custom now?
customizing a suit. I ain't know we was customizing the suit.
Drip.
He was like, you know, like that guy that gets your clothes. I said, you mean a stylist? I'll get you a stylist.
Yeah.
But dude, we ain't customizing no suit.
Come
I
on.
don't know. And
So
he
that's a
said,
yes.
Yeah, wait a minute. And he
said
said
yes.
it's gonna be in a year. I said, so you giving me a heads up for a whole year?
Get ready.
Save.
It's unbelievable.
That's financially responsible. To save,
I
yeah.
think that, yeah.
I think I want my sister's bridesmaid's dress or something.
Oh, my goodness.
To prom.
Oh, my
I mean,
goodness.
y'all know how you just reinvent stuff? I don't get it. Like, it can never be seen before. Like, these 17-year-old kids are like,
Come on.
you know what? They
Balling.
got money.
Yes, they
One
do.
in
What
one.
is going on?
What did I do wrong?
I didn't get the memo. Listen, it's almost time for us to take a short break, but don't y'all go nowhere, because guess what? I told you who's coming up. Our girl Koya is here. She is going to let us know what is going on with all these hot topic stories, all of this tea that's been spilled. Child, we're going to put our pinkies up. We're going to talk about that thing.
That tea.
Yes, the tea. And then For the Culture is over there. Your band is over there. They're going to do something funky for y'all. Come on. Hey. Yo, John, get a drummer song. Hey, what you got? If I say love, play me some rock guitar. I'm feeling it. Yellow song. Hey, yo, Chris, give it to us, man. We want to hear you play some welcome back to the Sisaundra Show. If you're just joining us, thank you for tuning in. If you're back, thank you for not picking up that remote because Lord have mercy. Y'all know what time it is again. It's the time where you are, but somewhere in the world. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Y'all, joining me to sip and spill is our girl, Koya! Hey! Come on! Yes, Koya!
You, boo.
Hey, girl, hey!
Hello, it's my favorite day of the week.
It is our favorite day of the week to have you here because we are confused and need you to help us out.
And you know I'm always here to clear it all up.
Thank you so much. Did I tell you how great you look today?
You look gorgeous. Listen, orange is your color.
Thank you so much.
I
You know,
love
I used
it.
to pick fruit.
Oh, I forgot about it. In the groves. Yes.
I'm just messing with you, but yes, for sure. Thank you so much. So listen, I know you've seen the new Netflix movie, Unlocked, which is, you know, it's called the jail experiment as well. It's very interesting because it's an experiment of freedom and responsibility for prisoners.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of anything like that before? What's your thoughts on this experiment?
So I'm not gonna lie, first I saw social media clips going around on social, right? And that's what made me intrigued to watch this show. And then I watched it and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yes.
like this is very intense. Now, I do think on one hand, it's very insightful because it gives us people who've never been to jail or prison an insight of kind of, yes, then thank God for that.
Knock on wood.
Yes,
Okay.
it gives us insight to kind of the culture and what goes down inside of those kind of prisons, right? But I cannot lie, I'm gonna be honest, you know the world we live in. Part of me was like, is this gonna be glorified culture to the point now our young kids are gonna be wanting to go to prison so they can be on a reality show like this?
I sure hope not.
Look at the world of Sexy Red and all these
Ooh,
people.
child,
So
yes.
that was my thought process because the youth are very much follow what they see. And while it is insightful on one hand, there's a whole other side that's kind of like, let's not have our youth glorify this and think this is a thing, so much so that now they're doing things to go to prison to live this lifestyle.
I sure hope that doesn't happen. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You know, even though they say the show was a success or is a success, one thing I saw before we came on the show today was there was a mother that spoke out, and one of these gentlemen here murdered her son.
Wow.
So she was like, I don't understand how this person who committed capital murder can have freedom now to just roam around. So it's a lot of mixed emotions that you probably we wouldn't even think about, like, oh my God, how are the victims of these people or their families feeling about this new experiment with capital murderers?
I mean, I'm the person who saw it on social media, right? Even if you are a person of one of these people whose family members you've taken, if you're scrolling on social media, you don't even have to look at the show, and now you're having to relive a moment all over again because people are choosing to do an experiment,
Yes,
you know?
that's a very good point, and that's what the mother said. She said they did not warn her that they were even doing a show, so she saw it in her timeline, and she said every time she tried to watch it, that it just brought back that feeling of losing her son to this guy that is now roaming free in the prison.
Maybe they should add a trigger warning. Maybe that'll help. Like before the episode or even before you see it on social media, like let us know what we're about to scroll into.
Yes. Well, that's normally that thing where they say, you know, what is it called? Like a warning, a label, do you still want to see this? But even if you say you still want to see it, if you don't know it's the person that murdered your child, Jesus, keep me near the cross. Come on, next topic, y'all. Move on.
Woo.
Let's go.
That's
so, Tupac's estate is suing Drake for him using an AI-generated voice of Tupac. What you think about this?
Now, Drake, you are such a talented individual. However, if I had to call any outside resources in to help me, I probably would have called Tupac too. So I see what he did there. However, Drake, you are so talented. You didn't have to call outside reinforcement to do this. You could have come and hit back. Now, he was genius because he did not technically release it.
Talk about it.
So he was clever with how he did it. However, I think that you are a very talented individual, and calling an outside reinforcement to help you double down on your diss track, I'm kind of looking at you sideways because as we know, there's been a long-standing conversation about Drake and his ghostwriters.
I was going to say now, bring it on.
This does nothing but reinforce that narrative that's already been put out there. Like, why did you have to do it, Drake? 'Cause that's the first thing I thought.
Whatever. And then the whole thing about it, too, is do you think Drake believes that he needs to get permission from anybody to do anything?
No, he's Drake. So he feels like I can do this. And in fact, you should be happy that I used his voice.
Because he got money, he can come back and pay for it if they catch him.
Correct.
He said you're going to have to catch me first.
Correct. Back to back.
Ask for permission later. Whoo, Lord have mercy. All right, so let's go on to this next topic, y'all. Kanye is calling himself, I heard it for myself. This is not alleged. Kanye is calling himself God. Now, people are weighing in, defending him, saying that because we are made in God's image, we are technically gods ourselves. Koya.
I'm stuck right there with you on that part. And I hope he meant God with the little G, not the big G. Because don't disrespect my God.
And put me in front of it.
Hello.
You might be a God.
Hello.
But you ain't the God.
No. And this is a moment where it's like a lot of things that Kanye says get lost in context when he says things like this. Even if he does have a little bit of truth in there somewhere, it all goes to the wayside because you say things like this. And the person he was even interviewing, like the fact that you let him just sit there and say this.
He just laughed. He couldn't say anything else. I don't think he even responded like, yeah, man, or what. He just laughed. And Kanye said, oh, so you're laughing. You're not taking it. But no, we can't take you seriously, guy. That's insane.
And I don't think Kanye will go to a reputable journalist and say something like that. He wouldn't go on the Breakfast Club and say nothing like that. He had to go to Justin L.A. Boys podcast. You know what I mean? Because there's no way I can see a Charlemagne or Envy letting him sit there and say something like that. And they be like, ha ha, you're right.
So this gentleman is not certified.
I would just say,
yes or no?
no, in my opinion. And we live in that world where just because we consider people to put a microphone in front of their face that we think that what they have to say is Bible, and that's not always true. Anyone has a microphone in front of their face at this point in life. And I think as a journalist, that's when you should have pushed back and been like, hey, not the God I serve, because what?
Because we would just be saying something Trump would say that we don't even like to use his quote, but that is fake news.
Hello.
You are not God.
Hello.
My God.
Mine.
Does not look like Kanye. You are in his image. He is not in yours.
Hello.
Okay, so let's move on because he kind of got us a little touched on that one. Guys, y'all ain't got nothing to say? Go ahead and put us in E flat. I'm just kidding. So listen.
Second.
Well, so what's up with this photographer making false claims on Meghan just for money? Don't you think that this is pretty ridiculous?
It's annoying. We live in that clickbait culture where you do things like this, you get a rise on social media, and then it's a segue into you possibly getting an interview and your social media blowing up and all the things, right? But I just would have to say, Meghan's been through so much the past couple years.
Yes, she has.
She be minding her business. She stay out of the way.
Does she?
I think so for the most part. I think when she's in, I think when she's antagonized, she does come out of the box.
So do you think Tory Lanez is an antagonization of Meg?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, talk
You heard
to
it here
us.
first.
Yes.
It's exclusively from Koya. Talk to us.
Yeah. Would you not say so?
Nope.
No. Help me understand why.
You know, I retract my comment.
No.
comment.
No. Help me understand why. We can converse because you know I got the facts. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But I would say
Come on,
yes.
lean
I
in
think
strong.
so.
Lean in strong for the City
You
Boys,
want this
Luke.
smoke with Koya?
No, not today.
Not today.
We're talking about it offline.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Okay, Luke. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Let's move on to this next topic. Now, we have to talk about Gen Z taking over prom. Is it me or is this like some extreme prom stuff?
Baby.
Look at that.
Look at this. Oh my God.
Like, let's just guesstimate how much this costs. Like the horse, the dress,
Look at
the
this
tux,
car.
the
Look
car.
at the car and a horse.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute, he has horsepower and horsepower.
I didn't think about that. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank
That's
you.
a good
I
one.
got bars,
Let's go,
y'all.
sis.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. But this is amazing. They look beautiful. Like, how in the world can you top your wedding day when you do something like this?
And I think that's what you do, right? You set the bar so high that when you do get to your wedding, it's like, it has to be something astronomical because my prom was lit.
I
you
would
know?
elope. There is no way. After
Vegas.
going to prom like this,
Yeah.
it's like, what are we
You're
doing
right.
with the wedding?
We're
gonna
creating little monsters.
You
You're right.
know? Yeah,
You're
I'm
right.
I
not
love
doing
to see it though. One
high
thing I
school.
do love is Black people get creative with a lot of
Yes.
different things. So
Yes.
it has been enjoyable to watch. However, for the parents over there, I feel
Ooh,
sorry
child.
to be in your shoes because ain't no way.
No, speaking of shoes, let me tell you something. My son is wearing creased Air Force Ones.
No, don't RJ like that. No, RJ, we not doing you like that. I got you. Me and Rashida, we got you.
He's gonna run away from home.
Oh my gosh! So you don't foresee yourself, possibly doing the horse and carriage? I mean, maybe even
Listen,
the car.
if my son is doing well in school,
Okay.
I don't know. I probably would. I'm
We know.
talking trash. Whatever. Be quiet.
So
He's an A
needless to
student
say-
too.
And he's an A student.
Come
So what
on,
do you
we're rooting
do?
for you, RJ.
Listen,
Yeah.
Kanye, it's always a pleasure hanging out with you. FTC, it's time for us to go. Hey, our viewers, we love y'all so very much.
We gotta go.
See you tomorrow.
So sorry. Come on, y'all know what to do.
Come on.
Just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. But why you say? It's because we've got so much more